Black Caucus weekend. We're having a fantastic time. You was on the panel. Everyone knows your name. So what is your passion for purpose for participating at this kind of venue?
Well, Senator Catherine Pugh, let me just say we have an outstanding chair of the Legislative Black Caucus, and it's always good to see someone who follows you do just such an excellent job. But this was about education, economic development, and how do we increase wealth in the African American community. And we talked a range of topics from housing and getting people to understand what it is to buy a house, but more importantly, you know, how much house can you afford to buy and what you can do as a result of that equity that's in that house. Many people have started their businesses from having home ownership and equity in their homes, and we got to get young people to think along those same lines. But we also have to make the state understand that it has a responsibility to our historically black institutions to make sure that they're well funded. And at the same time, we also want to make sure that we're spreading the wealth across the board. This state happens to be 1/3 African American, and as a result of that, we ought to be sharing in the wealth of this state, and we're not at the levels that we are currently. So we need to make sure, and that's what this Legislative Black Caucus has as its priority, making sure that historically black colleges and universities are funded, that the wealth of this state is being spread among all of us, including, and I guess I'm really talking about being more inclusionary as it relates to the races that exist in this state. And we've got to continue to press that and push that forward in the state of Maryland.
Well, I like your conversation because it's very paramount, but it's interesting because nobody gives us nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
In the scheme of things.
No, absolutely.
And it seems like you've been championing just the whole piece of economic wherewithal. Mm-hmm. So what is 3 bullet points for the folks who on this Facebook looking at you right now? What can they do right now? 3 bullet points.
Well, first of all, engage with the Legislative Black Caucus. We have a website, so there's no secret about how you can stay in communication with us. Understand the opportunities that are available in the state for increasing wealth. Let us all make sure that we understand how important it is to educate our children. And it starts from home, school, and then on to college, so that we can be a part of this global economy. So, I mean, those are my 3 major issues here: education, home ownership, and building wealth in the African American community.